be back to get this one started after this. DJ LeMahieu will get things going. Here comes a pitch. Inside corner for a strike, and this one is off and running. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it, and there's one down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. That misses, and that's ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike,
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double. So man aboard, Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
In the air, left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Giancarlo Stanton in the box now. Takes strike one. First and third, one down. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Ball one there. 2 on, 1 out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch. Swings through that.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got it. Huge strikeout there. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
A line to kick the pitch. Just missed. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Step off throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
On the ground. LeMahieu tossed to second. On to first. Double play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Yamamoto back to work. And a foul ball. Torres, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Line drive. Outfield makes the grab, one away. Here's Alex Verdugo.
The left-hander, number 24, Alex Verdugo.
A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Hernandez makes the play. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Inside, just missed. Fastball for a strike. And the righty deals. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Pitch. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That clips a corner. Rodon ready. Here it comes. And there's a ball. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here comes Max Muncy. Well struck right field. And off the base of the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Now a relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. And the batter now, James Outman. Short hop liner, handled it short. Volpe throws it to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Just missed. 2-0.
Ball 3.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Fly to left his first time. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Wells at second with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter has timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, doubled his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one the other way. Base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
Popped in the air, left field. They get the out on Soto. Runner tags for third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up and in, ball 1. Righty delivers. Hard hit, right side. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. The wind and pitch. In the dirt, ball 1. That's to third, into the outfield, base hit.
Batting it.
The Lakers, Kike Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive, base hit. Judge hustles it back in, and 2 on now as they try to rally here. Just kind of slice that one into center. And next for LA, Gavin Lux. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Hernandez, the lead runner out at second. Hernandez at first with no outs. Inside, just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering misses down and away.
Good to lay off that pitch down.
To short, could be 2. Volpe. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to first, safe. Back To the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Walked his first time. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave second.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1. Here's Mookie now.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Rodon checks over to first, and he's back. Rip, but it curls foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Tied up here in the early going. The shortstop takes the ball. In the dirt, and it scoots away. And now a man into scoring position. Rodon sets and deals. That's inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's well.
Stays alive. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Upstairs. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the third. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And now the lefty, and a swing and a miss there.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times.
Got him! Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in L.A., now it's going to be Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera.
This is a tough task. Coming in cold off the bench and in the middle of an at-bat, man, you're just never anticipating that.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez sizing it up. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
He was late there. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And that's a double. One out, runner at second. And up next for New York, Alex Verdugo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, 1 now. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. And fouled off. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just off the outside edge. Base hit into right center. Runner from third into score. And a 2-1 ball game now. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Lifted in the air now the left side. And it stays fair. The throw into second, and he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score. And he's there with a double. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Golden opportunity right here. And a foul ball. Volpe, the runner at third. Wells at second with 1 away. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. Verdugo.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The pitch. Swings through it for the K. And him out front for strike 3. Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there. And they lead by 4.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Soto in the box again, takes a strike. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got my blessing to get the blessing for the brethren.
So remaining in the game defensively, Oswaldo Cabrera. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The line of the pitch. Not close with that one. 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Pitch misses there. Ball 3.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
3-2.
Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make the second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now it's Max Muncy.
When you go that deep into a bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Dodgers down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One and 2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. Now 2 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. In the air, center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Waste no time there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and it just misses. Smith on third. Outman over at first with 1 away. Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended.
And a base hit knocks in a run. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Judge snags it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a 2-run game. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. And that's in there for strike 1. Outside. Rodon fires. And now 2 balls and a strike. Way inside, and that hit him.
So, Berg, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper bench. So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. That misses. Now 1 and 2. And another ball. The 2-2 now. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Yamamoto back to work. way high.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They have 6 hits today with runners in scoring position, and that's something they can feel very proud of.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. They say it went.
There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on. So the fact that they've come through so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Flied to right his first time.
Oh, that's it.
1 out, bases empty. Cabrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1 out single.
Now that.
Here is Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2. That's in there, 0-1.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
And a strike to Gleyber.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Alex Verdugo, the next to hit.
Alex Verdugo.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Cabrera off at first with 2 away. Verdugo tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Righty to the plate. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. That's long gone. A monster shot to right. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-3. Ryan Yarbrough comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
That one just misses. 2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. This to third. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The catcher.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The Dodgers down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Luke Weaver gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Man at first, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's outside. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Torres. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Here comes a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. That's towards center. Outman snags it on the run. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. This to center field. Drifts towards it. Nabs it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Popped up right side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that.
You can get this from such a short distance. And my spit will probably still be warm when it hits you. Or get it tissue. Swear to God, I'm in.
Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, James Outman. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Left-hand batter waits. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
1 ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one not close. Ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And the righty deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Cabrera gets under it. And there's 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux.
I'm in my zone now. Really don't slow down.
First pitch misses. Out to short, Volpe. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's Juan Soto. The lefty fires. Check swing went around, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. The line to kick the pitch. Good eye in that spot. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Under it. Pulls it in for the out. Here's Stanton now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that's a base hit into left field.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez sizes this one up, brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Man at first. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball
Off the
1.
mark there, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And another ball. Stanton on second. Torres at first. 2 out of the inning. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. And Verdugo is set down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The right-hander back to work. And it skips in the dirt. Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. Right-handed reliever. And that one clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Out.
3. And they turn the double play. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Daniel Hudson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. That one fouled off. Hudson in his 14th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup and delivers outside. Just missed. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now a full count.
The only way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner snagged at first. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. And a strike there to LeMahieu. Next pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. Righty to the plate, and they're at the knees. It's a ball with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hudson misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in LA, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Righty delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And here it comes. And they'll do it again. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That one's in there, 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
One down, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And now it's even up.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. And they inch closer. It's 7-4. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga. He's into the game with the bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Going to count 1-2. And another ball. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Verdugo ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the ninth. Here comes Aaron Judge. Hudson back to work.
Nope, that's
And
the
a
ball.
good eye there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one missing inside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Soto stands in now and watches strike one. Man at second. Way out for strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next one just misses, and it's 1-2. And another ball. Runner at second, nobody out. This one in the air, center field. Outman moving under it and makes the grab. One away. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1 and ball one. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. On the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out. And here's the first baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
And first offering is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clay Holmes.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And he deals. Hernandez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's in there, and the count 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Slider got him for strike three. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lined into right. Soto makes the grab, and there's two gone. So last chance for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Yankees up by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.